There was an emotional scene along Highway 400 north of Toronto today. The remains of the OPP constable shot and killed in Hagersville this week were driven to his home in Barrie in a solemn procession while pressure grew for the federal government to reform Canada's bail system. Al Sweeney reports.
Police officers and other emergency responders lined the streets outside the Forensic Centre in Toronto as police vehicles accompanied the hearse carrying Constable Greg Pierzchala, the latest Ontario officer killed on duty.
Something has to be done. It's getting ridiculous.
OPP Sergeant Kerry Schmidt drove along behind the hearse as people lined overpasses in respect, accompanied by a colleague of Pierzchala, Evan Nohara.
You could call him the quintessential cop, right? The kind of person that you'd want to hire.
Pierzchala was shot and killed near Hagersville this week when he answered a call to help a vehicle in the ditch. He's the fourth police officer killed on duty since September in Ontario, and the fifth in Canada. Ontario usually averages less than one police killing a year. One of the suspects, 25-year-old Randall McKenzie, charged with first-degree murder, has a record of robbery, assault, and weapons offenses, and was out on bail despite new firearms charges and an accusation of assaulting a police officer, leading to criticism that Canada's bail system is broken.
Every officer is thinking, that could have been me.
Mark Baxter of the Ontario Police Association says this is an unprecedented number of police killings, and his members will work with other police to reform the system.
It makes me and it makes our membership really angry that this is allowed to happen. Unfortunately, it takes an event like this to bring to the forefront the bail and parole reform that is needed in this country. Everyone in policing is aware that these things happen, this catch and release society that we live in.
Premier Doug Ford released a statement saying too many innocent people have lost their lives at the hands of dangerous criminals who should have been behind bars. In Ottawa, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre said the Trudeau government's policies let violent criminals out of jail and should be reversed.
To allow for prisoners who have been arrested after a long rap sheet of previous offenses for violent crimes, and we believe that they should stay in jail until their trial is complete.
So again, Constable Pierzchala of the OPP's Haldimand Detachment is the fifth officer killed recently in Canada. The others are Constable Andrew Chong, shot and killed in September in Mississauga, Constables Morgan Russell and Devon Northrup killed in Innisfil, Ontario in October, and RCMP Constable Shaylin Yang killed in British Columbia in October.